No, Oak Day was great. Actually, we're one of the busiest firms here. Yes, it is an incredible offer, but I can't accept it. I've made other commitments. No, I'm not talking about a business commitment. Right. Say hi to everybody for me, okay? Yeah. Bye.
Hey, honey, did you find Daniel's Thunderman t-shirt? Because he's not going to get dressed unless he can wear it and then sleep in it and then wear it and then
Yeah, I
sleep
found it. In fact, I just put it in the dryer.
So you were staring off into space the way you do?
Was I? Yeah, I just heard Leanne talking to her old firm in D.C.
And you weren't eavesdropping, were you?
Indeed, I was.
Every parent's prerogative. What'd you find out?
I found out it's time for me to have a serious conversation with my daughter about her future now that she has one.
Look, this is not my case.
Right. But you have friends, right? Friends who could speed up things on the forensic end?
And what's the rush?
The guy who attacked me last night could be the same perp who planted that bomb that nearly killed Barbara Ryan.
Craig Montgomery is already on trial for that.
Yeah, well, maybe Montgomery did it, maybe not. That's why we need the blood analysis.
From the weapon.
Right. Those scissors sure came in handy. I tell you, it's nice to have something sharp when you're being strangled to death, you know what I mean?
Officer Rivera?
Good morning, Lieutenant.
You don't have to call me that anymore.
Hey, habit, you know.
What's going on?
Miss Stewart called me. Said the two of you were working together. I figured she was legit since she's staying here.
And what did Miss Stewart want?
The lab analysis on the guy who attacked me. And I was thinking maybe he could check out the suspects on our list.
I've been trying to tell her. I'm not authorized.
Well, don't worry about it, because I got nothing to give you anyway.
What are you talking about? We've got reams of stuff that he could check out.
All of which I gave to Margot last night.
You're kidding, right?
Do I kid?
Not when I was working with you.
Hal, what are you doing?
Letting the Oakdale PD do their job.
Mother, I don't want you publicly gloating at this trial.
Oh, you mean if a smile should cross my face at the sight of Craig in the dock fighting for his life, I should just stifle it? No. No, darling, people expect that of me.
Mother, this situation is difficult enough without you grandstanding. Why aren't you dressed for the trial?
I'm not going.
Why?
You really have to ask me why?
Bryant, he is still your father.
Well, that's not the boy's fault, is it, Sierra? I'm on my way. You stick to your guns.
You know, Bryant, despite your feelings for your father, he is on trial for attempted murder. And if justice doesn't prevail, he is going to prison for a very long time. Have you thought about that? Have you thought about how alone he must feel right
He's
now?
not alone. He has you. If I'm not by his side, he'll know why.
Bryant, I can understand you not wanting to help him. But why hurt him? You are his son, and if you don't show your face there, people are going to believe that you think he's guilty.
They'd be right.
This is Molly Conlon reporting to you live from Oakdale Municipal Courthouse. Craig Montgomery's trial begins today. He's being charged with the attempted murder of clothing designer wife Barbara Ryan. Scheduled for today are the opening statements from DA Jessica Griffin and the defense attorney Cass Winthrop. We'll bring you more as the events develop. Now back to the studio.
We're clear.
All right, Bobby, the second Montgomery gets in here, I want you on it, all right?
You got it.
Hey, what's the good word? Getting all the news that's fit to print? It's too bad nobody reads anymore.
Yuck. Glenn, I'm just waiting for the attempted murder. So, are you doing that breaking news thing that you guys do and cutting into people's soap operas?
Got your troops here, I see.
Yeah, well, Lucinda would like to have the story on every page. She'd work it into the sports section if she could.
Have you seen Carly yet?
The other woman?
She's not, you know. But she's not going to get out of here without a few bruises. Oh, showtime. Mr. Montgomery, so are you still standing by the statements that you made in our interview?
Regarding my innocence, Molly, yes, I do. That's all we're going to say. Sorry.
Thanks,
Sorry, let's go, Craig. Sorry.
We're not open for business yet, Counselor.
Follow me. Okay, we need to get a few things straight.
Am I about to be scolded?
From here on out, you lose the cocky attitude. It's poison.
No confidence, God.
Craig, do you honestly think I don't know you're about to wet your pants? You're terrified.
And?
And it's okay. I would be, too.
Not if you had you for a lawyer.
Compliment noted. Thank you. Now, listen, when you're in the courtroom, you have to show the jury that you take Barbara's accusations very seriously. You're incapable of doing her harm in any way. You got it?
Miss Teddy!
Oh, Miss Teddy, Miss Teddy!
Sorry, she's wearing red, no less. Okay, take one last look at her, because that's all you're going to get.
I can control this.
You have to control yourself. The DA is going to ram every bandage, burn, and scar that Barbara has suffered down that jury's throat. If they catch you looking at Carly even once, you're going away for a long time.
Please, over here. Thank you.
Mom? Now, don't argue with me. But you really do look beautiful.
I know you mean that.
So, how you feeling?
Like I'm 100 years old. I have this feeling inside. Not nerves, but something coiled. Like I'm preparing to do what I have to do. I've been thinking, I don't want Hal to testify.
You sure that's a wise idea? I mean, it could damage the DA's case, Mom.
Hal lost his job because he was trying to save me from marrying Craig. I will not have him relive the humiliation in court.
Okay, okay. We'll talk to Jessica.
When I look at myself now, I wonder if this is what punishment looks like. What I get for having abandoned my family, for stupidity and false pride.
No, Mom, you don't deserve this. You were looking for love in your life, and you thought Craig was giving it to you.
Well, then, I guess he owes me, doesn't he? And I'm going to make him pay for the rest of his miserable life.
Hey, school's kind of like those reality shows. You don't want to be the loser voted off the first day.
They know what they want. Now you know where to get it. At the biggest athletic shoe sale, this week at Sears.
Water stains.
Calcium.
No matter what you do, you can't get it off.
Lime, calcium, and rust cleaner.
Lime works harder than the leading brand to remove the toughest lime, calcium, and rust stains, so fixtures and surfaces look their best. Lime, tougher than the leading lime and rust cleaner, so cleaning is easier.
You know when you're not feeling like yourself. You're tired all the time. You may feel sad, hopeless, and lose interest in things you once loved. You may feel anxious, can't even sleep. Your daily activities and relationships suffer. You know when you just don't feel right. Now here's something you may not know. These are some symptoms of depression, a serious medical condition affecting over 20 million Americans. While the cause is unknown, depression may be related to an imbalance of naturally occurring chemicals between nerve cells in the brain. Zoloft, a prescription medicine, works to correct this imbalance. When you know more about what's wrong, you can help make it right. Only your doctor can diagnose depression. Zoloft is not for everyone. People taking medicines called MAOI shouldn't take Zoloft. Side effects may include dry mouth, insomnia, sexual side effects, diarrhea, nausea, and sleepiness. Zoloft is not habit-forming. Talk to your doctor about Zoloft, the #1 prescribed brand of its kind. Zoloft. When you know more about what's wrong, you can help make it right.
Hey, I just want to... New Beetle.
He is so lucky.
Find the lifesavers with the filled-in hole and win a VW new Beetle or over 1 million other prizes instantly.
Feel free to get close, because a bladder control issue doesn't have to control you. Serenity Thin is made to do what a maxi pad can't. It's thinner and drier than the leading maxi. Serenity Thin, more confidence, more comfort, more you.
The Whopper says, don't just go to lunch, go wild. Wow thing! Try our new Extreme Bacon and Cheese Whoppers. We went wild with 2 slices of melted Monterey Jack, 2 slices of cheddar, and 4 strips of crispy bacon, all on a 1/4 pound of flame broiled beef. Wow thing! Now get an Extreme Bacon and Cheese Whopper value meal, and you can upsize your fries and drink free. In the land of burgers, Whopper is king.
Tonight,
I'm going to crush this can with my head.
Don't miss Stupid Human Tricks.
2,000 years of civilization. We really have come a long way, haven't we?
Plus, Ellen DeGeneres tonight.
Lionel Richie in concert singing his sexy songs tomorrow on The Early Show.
Do you have time to have a chat with your old man?
Sure.
Good. Overheard you on the phone. Sounds like your old firm in D.C. wants you back, huh?
They've asked me to head up a lobby on new child welfare and protection bills.
Wow.
I turned them down.
That kind of work is the reason that you went to D.C. in the first place.
Things change.
Well, I think Hughes and Hughes will probably survive without you.
Maybe. But I have other reasons for staying here now, and you know what they are.
Uh-huh. So did you tell the other reasons about the offer?
No. And I'm not going to.
So you're going to keep the love of your life in the dark. That's an interesting way to start a marriage. Unless, of course, he's not the love of your life.
Okay. Are we going to get into another argument over semantics?
You've promised to marry a man that you hopefully will learn to love, and you're going to put the brakes on your career at the same time?
Okay, wait a minute. Just because I'm not going to take this job, it doesn't mean that I'm throwing my life away. At least now I have a life. I've got Ben to thank for that.
Is that reason enough to become the wife of someone that you're not sure about?
Thanks for your help, Carlos, but I don't want you getting jammed up, sticking your nose where it doesn't belong.
It's all just paperwork to me.
Thanks for your help, Carlos. Really, give me a
Enough.
He was trying to help, Hal.
So what's going on?
Emily was trying to get us arrested for tampering with evidence.
Excuse me, that evidence I would be tampering with just so happens to be information that I collected for us, which would still be in my possession if you hadn't turned it over to Margot. What were you going to tell me about that anyway?
I just did.
Oh, yeah, way after the fact, Munson.
Are you two still trying to prove that Craig didn't set that bomb?
Yes.
No.
Oh, I knew Rivera would come back. I love a man who doesn't take no for an answer. You know that?
Emily, good morning. What are you doing here? Emily seems to be spending a great deal of time with Hal lately.
Will you stop talking about me in third person when I'm standing right in front of your face?
Is that one of Barbara's robes?
Do you need a concealer I can borrow? I can still feel this creep's fingerprints all over my neck.
My bathroom, 3rd drawer.
Thanks. We're not finished, Flatfoot.
What? She needed a place to stay. I've got room.
We monitor the police band at WOAK, so I know that Emily had been attacked.
Did they catch who did it?
Not yet. That's why she's staying here. It's safer than her place.
Ever the good Samaritan.
Is WOAK going to report the incident?
Well, we were going to, unless, of course, you think it would be better for Emily that we didn't.
It would be best if her whereabouts were kept quiet for a while.
All right, fine. Actually, I stopped by because Paul asked me to pick up some of Barbara's things. We'll see her at the trial today.
Wait. Mom's gonna testify?
Well, Paul got her released just for a few hours.
Jen, I'm sure your mother thought it would be worth it to put her feelings aside for a while to go ahead and do that, but that doesn't mean...
So testifying in court, no problem, but visit with your only daughter? Oh, now that's a completely different story.
Jen, you're not going to see your mother.
Oh. Is that a suggestion, Dad, or a direct order?
I promise we'll get you in to see her as soon as possible, but today is not the day.
Jennifer, dear, I'm sure you understand how stressful this situation has been for your mother.
So once again, I'm supposed to back off.
She just needs time, Jen. It doesn't mean she doesn't love her family.
You know what, Dad? If this is a family, when do I get to stop acting like the understanding adult and start being just a plain old kid who needs her mom?
Hey. How you doing this morning, Barbara?
Oh, I'm carrying a bag of sunshine, Ben.
Well, there's an ambulance downstairs. I brought you this for the pain.
No, I don't want it.
Mom.
No, they could discount my testimony. I have to be clear-headed at trial.
It's your decision. Just take it easy. I want her back here as soon as she's done.
No! Only Paul stands behind me. Sweetheart, I want to make a stop before we go to court.
Where?
I want to see Julia. We have a lot in common. I want to tell her what I'm preparing to do.
Out here, I'm in command. So am I supposed to say, slow down, guys, I'm constipated? I don't think so. You try to eat right. Sometimes you can't. Harsh chemical laxatives, they can kick in whenever and wherever. Not an option. So I rely on doctor-recommended Metamucil. It's got 100% natural fiber. Works with my body, gently, which is important to a sensitive guy like myself.
Metamucil, the doctor's natural choice for regularity.
Stop your messing around. Stop your messing
Messy babies? No problem. Introducing new Bibsters, a first from Pampers. A disposable bib that's so absorbent they can drip and spill and dribble some more. Because after they mess them up, you throw them out. New Pampers Bibsters. Easy every step of the way.
There's a way to remove dust and not just move it around. Swiffer cloths have lift and lock pockets to help attract and trap dust and dirt with the swipe of a hand. The Swiffer system cleans even hard-to-reach places. And when you're done, just throw the dust away. When Swiffer's the one, consider it done.
When Annie came home from school with head lice, we were horrified. Then I found Rid Mousse.
Only Rid Mousse has a no-drip foam that kills lice completely and leaves no chemical residue.
Lights are gone. Everyone's happy.
Rid Mousse. Nothing is more effective.
This Wednesday, Spy Kids Special Edition is coming to theaters with never-before-seen footage.
Don't touch it. It might think you're an oversized guppy and gobble you up.
Spy Kids Special Edition, rated PG. Only in theaters Wednesday.
Hello, Julia. Barbara, this is my son, Paul. Hello.
Mom's told me what a good friend you've been.
The best.
I'll let you two talk alone. I won't even leave the room. I'll be right over there.
Barbara? This wasn't a good idea. I thought the veil... Everyone is staring at me. I know I look awful.
No, all I see is my very best friend. And you know, soon you're gonna look exactly the way that you did before.
This is a far cry from our lives a year ago, isn't it, Julia?
Back then, on a morning like this, we would have been sitting around your table sharing muffins and tea. You'd be bragging about the kids or talking about Hal, and I'd be mooning over Jack.
Craig's trial begins today.
I heard. You're testifying?
I have to do this. I have to do this for us.
What do you mean?
The slime I married set that bomb. But you and I know who's really responsible.
Carly?
She stole our husbands. She stole our lives. Craig may be on trial, but I plan on using that witness stand to expose Carly Tenney to the world for the vicious, self-serving slut that she really is. We'll get our revenge, Julia. Starting today.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury. No, I don't like that. Hit him right between the eyes. How much time do I have? Okay, I can do this one more time. Power, money, sex. The unholy trinity of human motivation. It's as simple as that. Craig Montgomery is obsessed with power, he worships money, and he lusts for a woman who is not his wife. To satisfy his appetite for these three, he tried to kill his wife. Murder was his only option this time around. I say this time around because Craig Montgomery thought he hit the jackpot with his previous wife. Sierra Esteban Reyes was wealthy and beautiful. She loved the defendant, bore him 2 children. She was the daughter of Lucinda Walsh. Perfect. The defendant became Ms. Walsh's son-in-law. She took him into her confidence, into her business. She trusted Craig Montgomery, cared for him like a son. She had no idea how sick he was. She didn't know he was an addict. His drug? Money, power, sex. To be specific, let's talk about a woman named Carly Tenney, would-be clothing designer and Craig Montgomery's mistress. He begins to want more, but he's a married man. Then again, men leave their wives for other women. Nothing new about that. But if Montgomery wants the money, the power, if he wants Carly Tenney in his bed, at his side as they make it their business to steal the design firm Barbara Ryan created, there's only one solution. He's got to kill Barbara Ryan, his wife, the mother of 3 children who will never again see the face of the mother they once knew. What kind of man would do this? He has children too. Will they come to his defense? Craig Montgomery has a son, Bryant Montgomery, whose trust fund he blatantly raided to finance one of his many schemes. I'm sure the son won't offer us a glowing report of his father. The defendant has an older sister, Oakdale Chief of Detectives Margot Hughes. She was the arresting officer in this case, and even she could not fight the tide of evidence against her brother. The defense will argue that a stranger committed this crime, Even though Barbara Ryan was overheard speaking to her attacker as if she knew him. Even though Ms. Ryan herself will tell us exactly who she saw that night before everything went up in flames. The state will prove that the person Barbara Ryan was speaking to before the explosion at the boathouse was her husband, the defendant, Craig Montgomery. This is what Barbara Ryan looked like before this heinous attack on her life. This is how her children and her friends remember her. What I want you, the jury, to remember is what she looks like now.
If you have osteoarthritis, there's reason to celebrate. It's Celebrex.
Celebrate, celebrate, come on and celebrate.
Celebrex targets only the COX-2 enzyme, a key source of arthritis pain. Celebrex relieves arthritis pain plus inflammation and stiffness too.
Woo! Celebrate, celebrate, come on and celebrate.
Celebrex should not be taken if you've had aspirin-sensitive asthma or allergic reactions due to aspirin or other arthritis medicines, or certain drugs called sulfonamides. In rare cases, serious stomach problems, such as bleeding, can occur without warning. Tell your doctor if you have kidney or liver problems.
Celebrate, celebrate.
Powerful 24-hour relief from osteoarthritis pain, inflammation, and stiffness. Ask your doctor about prescription Celebrex.
Celebrate, celebrate, come on and celebrate.
Excuse me, I lost a black carry-on. I turned around and it was completely gone.
Did you have the bag inside?
I just got off the plane. It's got a lot of cash in it.
I can't help you.
I'm on vacation. I don't...
Okay.
I have nothing.
There's nothing I can do for you until you fill out the paperwork.
It was absolutely right here.
Okay.
All my money is in this bag.
Until you file a report, I cannot help you. I need your name and a description
But
of
I'm
the
telling you,
bag.
it's a...
American Express traveler's checks. Don't leave home without them.
We can call and say you're sick.
For 7 million kids who wet the bed, a sleepover can be a nightmare. Often just because their bladders haven't grown as quickly as the rest of their bodies. They don't know there's something that can help, that protects yet looks and feels like real underwear. Good nights mean good mornings.
I can eat corn on the cob, and I can eat the apples, as long as I've got super polygrip on these dentures. I know that it works. I mean, it holds my teeth in place. Using the super polygrip, I can continue auctioneering. Bid 35 and now bid 40, now 5, 45 and now bid.
No kid can resist the taste of rich chocolate Ovaltine.
Wow, this is great! So chocolatey.
Kids love Ovaltine's rich chocolate taste. And Ovaltine adds vitamins and minerals that Nesquik powder doesn't.
Ovaltine's awesome! More Ovaltine, please!
Will is cozying up to his arch-enemies, but is he just setting them up?
I'm to kill them with kindness and then stab them both in the back.
Big Brother at a new time, 9/8 Central, CBS Tuesday. This fall.
It's very unusual what's happening. I promise you I'm going to find out why.
Prepare yourself.
There are wolves coming into town. It's like a line has been crossed.
For a whole new breed of drama.
No!
Wolf Lake coming to CBS.
Your husband's girlfriend moved into the house. Exactly.
Plenty enough is enough.
What's wrong with him? He doesn't work. Why didn't you throw him out? He has nowhere to go. He will die.
Judge Judy.
Today at 4 on CBS 2.
I can do it. I can do it. I can't do it. I can't stop smoking.
Oh, that's a big surprise.
Maybe next Monday.
Sure.
Maybe next year.
Why not?
Yeah, you know, cold turkey.
Cold turkey.
Ah, it's no use. I'm scum. I've always been
You
scum.
want to know something?
What?
It took you a long time to learn to smoke, right?
That's true. It's very true. Yeah, but I worked at it.
What makes you think you can quit?
I don't know.
Just like that. Quitting takes practice.
I like that.
Well, call us. We'll show you how to quit for good.
I can do that.
I know you can.
I'm Dr. Jay Shapiro. When I began practicing medicine 20 years ago, we were unable to detect many conditions early enough to effectively treat them. Today, I utilize non-invasive CT scanning. I refer my patients to Inside Track to scan coronary arteries, see tumors, and spot abnormalities, often before a patient has symptoms. Inside Track screenings greatly enhance my diagnostic ability.
Call today, 888-807-8700.
The latest in the disappearance of Chandra Levy tonight at 5.
Emmy Loves Raymond with 8 nominations, including Outstanding Comedy Series.
Just because I don't go around declaring my undying love for Ben, it doesn't mean that we're not meant to be together.
Oh, is that how fate works? Come on. All I'm asking you to do is follow your heart.
Who says I'm not?
Can I go back outside and knock on the door again? I don't get too many greetings like that.
Get used to it.
Oh, I can do that. Hey, Tom.
Hey. Why don't you guys go ahead and visit? I'm going to be upstairs with Daniel.
Okay. Come on in. So have you been on call the whole night?
Can we take a minute? There's something I want to get out on the table.
Sounds serious.
Well, I figure I need to just break out with this. I know that your dad told you about what he and I did.
Oh.
But I don't know how you feel about it. I mean, we made some pretty serious decisions about your treatment, and you haven't even mentioned it.
What am I supposed to say?
I don't know. I just figured we should talk about it.
I've just been following your lead. I mean, you haven't mentioned it either. I find out that you treat me with some black market drug, and the next thing I know, you're slipping a ring on my finger. I mean, most doctors would just send me the bill.
Maybe that's what I should have done?
Are you having second thoughts?
Ain't no way. But if you are, okay, look, I just want you to know that I'm opening the door if you want to change your mind about me. About us.
Brian! Oh, I'm so glad you're here. When you weren't at the guest house, I didn't know where else to be.
Yeah, I was just jotting down notes for the bike manufacturers in Paris.
Oh, right, your new job. I'm sorry, I keep forgetting about it. How is it going?
It's great. It's great. How's everything going with you?
Well, as usual, I'm the last one to know and the first one to be told to get over it. My mom's testifying at Craig's trial today.
She's well enough to do that?
Apparently, I have no idea. My mom and I have been through so much drama over this stupid wedding, and then she gets hurt, and I never really got the chance to tell her how much I love her.
We're going to the courthouse. Come on. You deserve to see your mother
Well, I
face to
don't
face.
know if that's such a good idea. Maybe she really doesn't want
We
to
agreed
see.
that we would do things our way from now on, right?
Yeah?
So tell me, what feels right to you?
I want to go.
Tossing out the garbage, huh? Too bad you can't toss Kim and Nancy into that bag, huh? Well, anyway, I just wanted to thank you, okay, for letting me stay.
Where are you going with the suitcase?
I'm leaving. And don't even pretend, to look like you're sad to see me go.
I won't, because you're not going anywhere.
Al, Hal, please don't do this, okay? I'm trying to keep things light and friendly, you know.
Emily, I hate to sound like the cliche, but there's somebody after you, and he knows where you live. Now, you're not going anywhere until the cops find this maniac.
Yeah, well, you know what? If I wait that long, I'll be living with you until Daniel's collecting Social Security, so... No, I'm gonna find myself a nice hotel, and I'm sure Tom and Margot will help out with Daniel, and... Besides, the longer I stay here, the harder it's gonna be to explain our working relationship.
Is that what we have?
Barely these days.
Or is it just that you can't stand the sight of me?
Yeah, well, there's that too, you know.
I'll help you find a hotel.
Oh, wait, careful. Sounds like you're about to do me a favor.
Carlos.
Ah, I knew you'd come back.
I've got something for you, if you want it.
I'm not here to prove to you that my client, Craig Montgomery, is nice or trustworthy or faithful to his marriage. I am here to show you that the state cannot prove beyond a reasonable doubt that Craig Montgomery tried to murder his wife. I will give you reason to doubt the evidence presented by the district attorney, reason to doubt the testimony of her chief witness, reason to doubt the alleged affair between my client and Carly Tenney. And in the end, you will doubt that the charge of attempted murder even applies in this case. They want to hang someone for what happened to Barbara Ryan. And you know what? I understand. And I truly sympathize. But they've got the wrong man.
We'll take a brief recess before we call witnesses. 5 minutes.
That was a good job. No, it doesn't matter. What? We've got St. Barbara's shroud over there, looking as if she's attending her own funeral. I don't know if the jury heard a word I said. They only have eyes for her.
Nervous? No. My reputation as a tramp and a homewrecker is safe. Although I did like the addition of would-be designer. That went well with murdering slut, didn't it?
Listen, you'll take the stand. You'll tell the truth. You'll keep your cool.
Yeah. You're right.
Carly.
No, okay. I'm cool. I'm cool. I mean, really, the only thing that I have to worry about is the tape of me and Craig from the security camera, and that's never going to see the light of day, so how bad could it get?
I think you've already got him on the ropes. That opening statement was a gem.
I think I got in a few shots.
Is there anything I need to know before you call me?
No, I think I have everything I need.
Hey, I just want to...
New Beetle.
He is so lucky.
Find the lifesavers with a filled-in hole and win a VW New Beetle or over 1 million other prizes instantly.
It was me who paid for those lifesavers, you know.
I love sharing my passion for dance with children. Being a dance teacher really takes a toll on your skin, on your body.
Dove knows beautiful skin is healthy skin.
After a long day of dancing, my skin craves nourishment.
With stripes of cleanser and vitamin E lotion, Dove Nutrium replenishes essential nutrients and restores the radiance life takes away.
It's like it feeds my skin, it gives it nourishment. I try to stay physically fit and healthy because your body's your instrument. It makes your skin so soft.
Well, if they're baggy, you're a skater. And if they're tighter, you're a prep. And if they're wrong, well, you spend the day in the locker.
They know what they want. Now you know where to get it. All jeans are on sale this week at Sears.
Most toothpaste can't fight plaque after you eat or drink when teeth become more vulnerable to bacteria. But Colgate Total protects for 12 hours, even after eating and drinking. Aren't you glad you used Colgate Total? Colgate Total, 12-hour protection.
New Malox Max challenges Mylanta Supreme. Who neutralizes more acid? Malox Max. Relieves pressure and bloating. Malox Max. Comes in 3 great new flavors. Malox Max. 3 ways the right choice is new Malox Max. Agree or it's free.
Kids don't come with instructions on keeping them drug-free. But if they did, this is what they'd say. Call to find out what else you can do.
Mom, it's cartoon stars for little kids.
Kids, they can't wait to grow up. Looks like he's ready for this.
Kids love new Chef Boyardee Mini Bites ravioli and meatballs. Sized just right, but loaded with big ravioli taste. Mini Bites from Chef Boyardee.
So my son loves basketball, and the other day he's practicing in the driveway. His ball hits a pebble, and the ball goes flying down the road. And he goes chasing after it, wondering what happened. And I'm looking at that, and I'm thinking, that's just like life. One weird bounce, suddenly you're wondering. You're wondering how you wound up raising 2 kids alone. You're wondering how you survived as a college professor for 20 years. It's all I do now. Wonder.
Richard Dreyfuss stars in The Education of Max Bickford, CBS Sunday this fall.
If you need time to think about things, no rush. I think that's the whole point of what I'm trying to say here is no rush.
I owe you my life, Ben.
Leanne, don't think that when it comes to us. We've connected on so many levels since you've been here. Yeah, first you were my lawyer and I was your doctor. And the whole thing's been so crazy, but every time I poke my head above water to get my bearings, I see this beautiful woman. And she's fussing with me and flirting with me and making me laugh. And I realize that I'm in love with her. But that's just me.
Isn't love in a marriage supposed to be mutual?
Yeah, it'd be nice. But if it's not there, you can't force it.
I'm not. I never said that I don't want the life you're offering me, Ben. I still can't believe that someone like you would take a chance on me. Pagers have rotten timing.
I'll be back later. Okay. And you can break out that wedding list and we can talk about dishes and putting a hardware store on the register.
Wait. Hardware store?
Or not?
Not. Why did you do that?
Well, Ben was certainly happy.
I don't want to go another round with you, please. Okay. He saved my life. He loves me. I can't hurt him.
What you're doing is not the way to repay a debt that you may feel you owe. And although I can't stop you, if you truly care for this man, then don't condemn him to a life with someone who almost loves him.
Like I said, Lieutenant, sorry. I wasn't going to call you that anymore. Look, all I'm saying is if you want the information, you got it. No questions asked.
Did this cost you anything?
What'd I just say? It was good seeing you, Hal. Everyone really misses you at the squad.
Well, you gotta know how I feel.
Yes, sir. Have a good day, man. Hey,
Do you mind?
Well, you're just standing there getting all sentimental on me.
People must have really wanted to kick your butt when
Yeah,
you were
well,
a
I
kid.
could always outrun them, you know what I mean? But this is a bust. I don't understand any of this. It's all medical terminology. Ugh. So the guy's typo positive. Big whoop.
May I? Because it's not the blood itself. It's what's in the blood. And in this case, it would be Thorazine. Our man was on Thorazine. It's a very common antipsychotic.
Great. Great, so now we know. Now, if you hadn't turned our suspect list over to the cops, we could find out which patient is taking this drug.
So let's go get our list back.
Detective Snyder, what did you hear, if anything, when you arrived at the boathouse?
I heard Barbara say, "Why are you doing this?"
Did she sound like she was speaking to someone she knew?
Objection, Your Honor. Detective Snyder has no direct knowledge of whom the victim was speaking to.
Withdrawn. Detective Snyder, was that short exchange the last thing you heard before the explosion?
Yes.
Thank you. Nothing further.
You were an FBI agent, Detective Snyder?
Yes, I was.
And would you say that you have risen to the rank of detective pretty much by playing things by the book?
I follow the rules. Yes.
Then why is it that when my client's wife wanted to report a crime, you didn't meet her at the police station? Wouldn't that have been standard procedure?
Barbara was uncomfortable meeting me at the police station because the chief of detectives is also Craig Montgomery's sister.
There are other station houses in the area, are there not? Why not meet her at one of those?
When Barbara sounded distressed, I wanted to make things easy for her.
I see. The Snyders have been in Oakdale for a long time, haven't they, Detective Snyder? Your folks have a lot of friends in this community?
I suppose.
And recently your family suffered quite a loss, didn't they? Your cousin Holden and his son were killed.
Objection, Your Honor. Irrelevant. What does that tragedy have to do with this case?
Move on, Mr. Winthrop.
Yes, sir. Detective, do you bear any animosity to my client?
He's not my favorite person in the world.
Could you elaborate? Has my client ever punched you in the nose, stolen your morning paper, kicked your dog?
Everyone knows what kind of man Craig Montgomery is.
I'm not asking you to speak on behalf of the masses. Explain to me your views, sir. You don't like him, do you?
No.
You have a girlfriend?
There's a woman I plan to marry.
I wish you every happiness. What's her name?
Carly Tenney.
If Ms. Tenney is here in the courtroom today, would you point her out for the jury?
She's right there.
I assume that this wedding to Ms. Tenney will take place after you divorce your current wife.
Objection. Where's the relevancy?
Your Honor, my line of questioning goes to Detective Snyder's prejudicial view of my client and thus to his reliability as a detective in this case and as a witness.
Then make your point.
Detective, do you have any evidence that Mr. Montgomery and Ms. Tenney are romantically involved?
No.
Absolutely no proof that anything is going on?
No.
But you are jealous of their friendship, are you not?
Montgomery helped Carly out of a few jams, offered her a job.
Are you jealous or not?
I don't let my personal feelings affect the way I do my job.
You never lose your objectivity?
No.
Do you recall, Detective, the date of the boathouse explosion?
June 18th.
June 18th. And when was your cousin Holden's memorial service?
That same night.
The same night. So to review, on June 18th, at night, you received a phone call from Barbara Ryan, a personal friend. She's distressed and concerned about some money issues relating to her business.
It was about Craig, not just about her business.
Exactly. You discovered that Craig Montgomery might be involved in this, so you couldn't wait to meet your friend someplace unofficial and discuss things.
Objection. Badgering.
Are we there yet?
Any second, Your Honor. Detective, how long did you stay at your cousin's memorial service? Was it an hour? Was it 10 minutes?
I left before it started.
Your family was grieving. Your presence was needed, and you couldn't pass the call from Barbara to another detective?
No, she called me. I felt that she needed my help.
No, you were obsessed with the possibility that you could nail Craig Montgomery. Isn't that right? Detective, Can you still tell this court that you were completely objective when it comes to my client?
I was doing my job that night.
Did you ever question any other suspects in connection with this case?
No.
Nothing further.
When my arthritis started choosing the notes, I thought my jazz days were over. But my doctor said keep moving with Advil. It's strong enough to let me control the pain. That's me playing again.
Take Advil and take control. Tired of struggling down glass after glass of powdered fiber for regularity? Consider refreshing glasses of water with FiberCon tablets. A whole lot easier to take.
And every bit as effective as powder.
FiberCon, refreshingly easier to take.
Hey, nobody makes ribs like me and my KC masterpiece. Molasses, garlic, spices. It's the only barbecue sauce in my kingdom.
All right, Your Highness. Well, in here, the queen rules with KC Masterpiece marinades. These people know good flavor. Seasoning, spices, every bite explodes with great taste.
KC Masterpiece, barbecue sauce, and marinades. Try delicious new honey Dijon and lemon pepper.
Oh.
You clean the plate. It's gone bye-bye.
These two women started scrubbing their bathtubs at the same time. The woman on the right used deeper, penetrating scrubbing bubbles. The woman on the left is using Tilex. Be done with scum faster with scrubbing bubbles. They work even harder, so you don't have to.
Best Western is the largest hotel chain in the world. Over 4,000 hotels in over 80 countries, all inviting you to get a good night's sleep. Best Western, the world's largest hotel chain. Call 1-800-WESTERN.
This will be an everlasting love. This will be the one I'm waiting for. This will be the first time anyone has loved me.
More women use orthotricycline than any other birth control pill. Taken correctly, it's over 99% effective, so you don't worry about getting pregnant till you want to. And orthotricycline is clinically proven to help clear up moderate acne.
The pill does not protect against HIV or sexually transmitted diseases. Serious risks include blood clot, stroke, and heart attack. Cigarette smoking increases these risks, especially if you're a smoker over 35. Women who use the pill are urged not to smoke. Women who have blood clots, certain cancers, a history of heart attack or stroke, and those who could be pregnant should not use the pill. For more information, talk to your healthcare provider.
If you're going to take the pill, why not take orthotricycline? Clinically proven to help your skin look better. Orthotricycline. Isn't it great to find the one that's right for you?
This will be.
Brooke's fallen out of one man's arms.
My marriage to Brooke is over.
Right into his brother's.
I need you, and you need me.
And this time, she's not letting go.
We're soulmates. We always have been, and we still are.
Now, what happens next?
What do you think?
Is everything on The Bold and the Beautiful.
We're back in session.
The state calls Barbara Ryan.
Okay, Mom, I'll be right here, okay?
What he did to her. Okay, Mom, you're gonna be just fine, okay? I'll be right over there. I love you.
Please place your hand on the Bible. You swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
Yes, I do.
State your name for the record.
Barbara Ryan.